Since 2005, the Board of Directors for Partners for Environmental Progress has presented Environmental Stewardship Awards to member companies whose work has significantly contributed to the Gulf Coast triple bottom line: the environment, the economy, and the community. The awards celebrate the innovative approaches our members take to solve environmental problems and enhance the sustainability and resiliency of our coastlines. Partners for Environmental Progress presents a 2024 Environmental Stewardship Award to AM&S Calvert. The steel mill is located on about 2,400 acres of land, including 160 acres of protected wetlands, and has cultivated a strong commitment to wildlife habitat management and environmental sustainability. Recognizing the need for sustainable water management, AM&S Calvert embarked on a groundbreaking project to recycle S3A blowdown water back to Cooling Tower S3 in collaboration with the Hot Strip Mall's Cooling Water Circuit team. This innovative project involved the installation of a new 6-inch diameter stainless steel pipe, which now allows for the recycling of 43 million gallons of industrial water annually. Not only does this project save $76,000 in chemical usage each year, but it also avoids the release of 125,000 pounds of greenhouse gas emissions, the equivalent of the annual energy use of 7 homes. We applaud AM&S Calvert for their outstanding contributions to conserving our natural resources and for setting a powerful example of responsible environmental stewardship. Partners for Environmental Progress presents a 2024 Environmental Stewardship Award to BASF, renowned for creating chemistry for a sustainable future. BASF has 2 primary production units: the antioxidants unit, which produces additives for plastics and lubricants, and the light stabilizer unit, providing materials for paints and coatings. One of the main antioxidants produced at BASF is Ergophos 168, which generates hydrochloric acid as a byproduct. Traditionally, the disposal included neutralization, an expensive process involving caustic. BASF embarked on a mission to improve quality and find alternative outlets. They upgraded automation controls, installed a real-time concentration analyzer, and removed contaminants through on-site carbon bed regeneration. These enhancements led to a $1 million cost savings by increasing in-house material usage. The team also identified Filron Solutions as a viable outlet to accept off-spec hydrochloric acid, eliminating the need for costly neutralization. Thanks to these initiatives, 100% of the hydrochloric acid is now used as a raw material. The results are substantial. In 2024 alone, the projected savings exceed $2 million, with a reduction of 3,600 metric tons in CO2 emissions. The key achievements of this project reflect BASF's commitment to fulfilling promises to customers by reducing costs, contributing to community welfare by lowering CO2 emissions, and fostering an environment where employees continually strive for improvement. Partners for Environmental Progress presents a 2024 Environmental Stewardship Award to FMC, a leading agricultural sciences company. Their Mobile, Alabama facility identified a major contributor to waste: over 15 million pounds per year of process waste, predominantly water, which was being incinerated. Utilizing on-site environmental health and safety resources and third-party legal experts, the project team completed a successful EPA application to allow on-site treatment to divert 2/3 of the waste from this process to their on-site wastewater treatment plant. Thanks to these efforts, 12.3 million pounds of waste and 307 trailer loads of waste per year are now diverted from incineration, leading to a cost savings of $4.5 million annually, projected to rise to $10 million by 2030. This initiative has also significantly reduced FMC's greenhouse gas emissions by 575 metric tons of CO2 equivalents per year, with reductions attributed to both incineration and transportation. FMC is already exploring future applications to further reclaim waste volumes, aiming for a total waste reduction of 80%. Partners for Environmental Progress presents a 2024 Environmental Stewardship Award to Moffatt and Nichol, a global infrastructure advisory firm renowned for its engineering and consulting services across multiple sectors where land and water meet. Moffatt and Nichol completed the groundbreaking Graveline Bay Marsh restoration project on Dauphin Island, which restored 60 acres of marsh habitat. What set this project apart was their commitment to soft ecosystem restoration measures to address the severe impacts of hurricanes and other erosive forces on this essential part of the barrier island. The innovative design of the marsh mounds played a crucial role in the project's success. By focusing on constructing larger, higher mounds to protect smaller, lower elevation mounds, the project created a robust system that minimized the need for rock breakwaters. This soft ecosystem restoration approach led to significant cost savings. By using only sand and recycled oyster shell, Moffatt and Nichol stayed true to the natural habitat and materials native to Dauphin Island. This project is the first of its kind in Alabama and builds on the success of similar projects in Texas. This remarkable project was a collaborative effort involving various agencies, municipalities, regulatory bodies, and the public. Funding was provided by the National Fish and Wildlife Foundation Gulf Environmental Benefit Fund through the Alabama Department of Conservation and Natural Resources. The town of Dauphin Island acted as the project owner, with Mobile County purchasing water bottoms and donating them to the town. The Dauphin Island Sea Lab is conducting 3 years of monitoring to ensure the project's long-term success. Moffatt and Nichol's work on the Graveline Bay Marsh Restoration Project exemplifies the innovative approaches and collaborative efforts that our Environmental Stewardship Awards celebrate. Their dedication to enhancing the sustainability and resiliency of our coastlines is truly inspiring. Partners for Environmental Progress presents a 2024 Environmental Stewardship Award to Outokumpu Stainless, recognized globally for their leadership in sustainability and environmental stewardship. Outokumpu continuously strives to enhance environmental performance across their operations, including here in Alabama. In November 2022, their company embarked on a crucial mission to improve energy efficiency and air quality at their Calvert mill. The first project focused on the annealing furnaces, essential in processing stainless steel. Their team undertook a technical assessment, identifying opportunities to reduce natural gas consumption. By applying a special coating to the furnace walls and roof, they enhanced radiant heat transfer and cut natural gas usage substantially. This innovation resulted in a CO2 reduction of over 1,100 tons and saved more than 6,100 megawatt hours of energy in 2023 alone. Continuing their commitment to operational efficiency and reduced environmental impact, Outokumpu initiated a second groundbreaking project. This time, they focused on reducing nitrogen oxide emissions in their hot annealing and pickling line. By working with suppliers and trialing the injection of hydrogen peroxide into the acid baths, they significantly decreased the consumption of nitric acid. This process not only reduced nitrogen oxide's emissions, but also minimized ammonia usage for nitrogen oxide reduction. The results were impressive, reducing raw nitric acid consumption by more than 3,000 gallons per month and cutting CO2 emissions by more than 1,400 tons. Ammonia consumption saw a 25% reduction. These projects are just two examples of Outokumpu's dedication to sustainability and innovation. Their commitment to environmental stewardship sets a powerful example for the industry. PEP presents a 2024 Environmental Stewardship Award to Thompson Engineering, a proven leader in the planning, designing, and construction of major transportation, economic development, and waterfront projects across the Southeast. Thompson Engineering worked closely with the project architect Watershed and the client Fairhope Educational Enrichment Foundation. The project utilized the abandoned grounds of a historic school in Fairhope, Alabama, to provide an outdoor learning laboratory featuring native materials and sustainable living practices. The goal of the Nest campus was to expand upon the success of the Pelican's Nest and develop an outdoor learning campus that offers flexibility for hosting events and an expanded STEAM curriculum for the Fairhope Feeder School program. Sustainability and low-impact development techniques were prioritized from the outset and remained at the forefront of every decision made on the project. These efforts led to the Nest becoming a certified outdoor classroom, a distinction administered by the Alabama Wildlife Federation. The success of this project would not have been possible without the collaboration of great contractors as well as countless volunteers who lent their support throughout the process. PEP also extends special recognition to the project architect Watershed for their critical assistance with this project. PEP is calculating the total greenhouse gas reductions as a result of the projects selected for the 2024 Environmental Stewardship Awards. Together, these projects resulted in a decrease of 6,732 metric tons of carbon dioxide equivalent emissions last year. According to EPA calculations, this is equivalent to the electricity use of 1,329 homes for 1 year. Each year, the PEP Board of Directors honors an entity or an individual who has truly impacted coastal Alabama's sustainability and resiliency. Our 2024 Community Partner Award goes to Dr. P.J. Waters, an Associate Extension Professor with Auburn University. Dr. Waters has been the catalyst, innovator, and professor of oysters along the Gulf Coast. He founded the Mobile Bay Oyster Gardening Program, a hands-on oyster restoration and education project that depends on individuals cultivating oysters on their private docks in the coastal waters of Mobile and Baldwin counties. The volunteer gardeners tend their oysters from May until November, when the program then collects, measures, and relocates the grown oysters to an oyster reef in Mobile Bay. Since the program's inception 23 years ago, more than 1 million oysters have been grown and relocated. Dr. Waters also started the Oyster Trail, an interactive scavenger hunt through Mobile and Baldwin counties. You can't miss the colorful and educational art of the 26 giant statues of painted oysters honoring local scenes along the sidewalks, in parks, and at local restaurants and hotels. Each oyster statue is sponsored by a local business or group and is painted by a local artist. Partners for Environmental Progress is proud to honor Dr. P.J. Waters with the 2024 Community Partner Award. Congratulations, Dr. Waters, and thank you for your unwavering commitment to our Gulf Coast environment. PEP's annual awards aim to inspire other businesses to follow the example of these member companies, choosing to be more environmentally conscious and responsible. Please join us in congratulating our 2024 award recipients for their environmental stewardship along the Gulf Coast.